Party people, party people, party people. You get me? Wonderful, wonderful. Huh? Yeah, try those, try those, try those. I love the Dodgers rushing to get in place for another installment of Sports Show. Here right now my team members to join me. I'd like to welcome you to the show. Right now, we're still waiting for Mr. Trump to leave office. We're still all collectively here. It's been a rough, I would say, 10, 11 days since we know that he's going to be fired from his position. We're still waiting for him to leave office. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. We're here to talk about sports. We're going to talk about that amazing was one channel. I've seen one channel receptive to signal more than the other. I don't know why that's happening. It's happening. Anyway, we had a great NFL Sunday yesterday. That play with Kyle Murray and Hopkins was just fantastically amazing. Probably one of the greatest catches. I mean, I was surrounded by three defenders. The more time on the clock, outlooked them and had some steal. So, the target like. Let's check the shoot. Let's see what's happening. Hello. Yes, it is. I can help you. That is correct. Well, I'm still on my job, still got to pay the bills, so I take a few calls every now and then. But so it is. I thought the Giants looked really good yesterday. Of course, I picked them to win. Now that I'm back to becoming a Giants fan again, I think they have an awesome coach. And I think you will see over time the team will take the personality of the coach. Yeah, very smart to see that. To see the Giants are finally a step ahead of their opponents. The opponents doesn't know what's coming. Watching the line how everything is here, it just seemed like we were just paired with coaches that weren't willing to push the envelope or make him uncomfortable or make him do things that were just, they're so worried about that offensive line. It became so predictable, so mundane, so horrible to watch. And I gotta say, with this new guy, it's just exciting. I mean, you got the run quarterbacks taking off the 50-yard touchdown runs. You see them using Wayne Gallman. I'm always on Wayne Gallman. But for whatever reason, the old administration, they want to use them. They can finding other people, Perkins and all these other guys. I mean, I like Perkins too a little bit, but we never do Wayne Gallman or even fair shit. Even drafting Saquon Barkley. Like, we have Wayne Gallman. Like, Skino, how many turn that down a little bit? Not to say, I don't know, Saquon Barkley, but you have an act like Gallman. You can use that to make the team collectively think about drafting, whether it be defensive superstars or maybe one of these quarterbacks that we see out there performing today, like Kyle Murray, like what's the guy in Buffalo? But Dimes, give him time. He's coming around. It's okay. We got a team now. We're not going to cry over sport. We have a coach now. And that's wrong with it. But I think you can expect to see competitive football for the rest of the season. I'm not saying the Giants are going to win the Super Bowl, or we're not getting crazy and ridiculous like that. But, you know, you're gonna see, what we want is now the team to match the personality of a coach, because the coach definitely is the guy. The guy knows what he's doing. Now, Ingram and all that dumbness that Evan Ingram has been displaying over the past few years, his clumsiness, plus, that's not going to be tolerated. So let's watch him get to the program. Hey, Skino, what's up, man? What you waiting on? I don't want to be here by myself. Come on, brother. I'm off it. The show started, bro. You got me out here on the island.
You got me on camera?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fix your mic, though. Fix your mic.
How we looking right now? How we sounding? Check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
You're looking real good, brother. It's good to see you. I was talking about my Giants,
Well, what about them?
how good we look.
Listen, man. In my opinion, you guys are going to win that division. Because the Eagles stink.
Yes.
You already know Washington just can't get it together.
They don't have Washington doesn't have the talent.
Right, I'm not saying Washington, that's what I'm saying, they can't get it together.
The Eagles have talent, but they can't get it together.
The Eagles stink.
Yeah, but they got talent. They got talent, but not good enough. They don't have superior talent.
Who, the Eagles or Washington?
Eagles. They got no receivers.
Bill Jackson is the only receiver he's hurt.
Even when he was around, he wasn't nobody.
You're right. But they got a premier tight end. And they're supposed to have a premier quarterback.
You're not winning the Super Bowl with a premier tight end.
Oh, I agree with you.
I mean, that's just... Listen, with that being your best... Nah, it's not happening.
Oh, really? What about the Patriots? They won the Super Bowl with
what I'm saying
a premier tight end.
These guys are nowhere near the level of a Gronkowski or...
Ertz is good, bro.
Ertz is not... He's hurt. Ertz is not top 3.
No, man. When he was playing, Ertz was a premier tight end. So
Fix your mic, put it lower, and let it come to you. It's kind of blocking your face. Yeah, but no, Ertz, even Goddard, all these guys, they're good. But are they better? I mean,
are we talking about Goddard as far as?
Yeah, that's perfect right there.
Are we talking about Goddard as far as from Tampa Bay? Is that what you said? Oh, Godwin.
No, Goddard was the other guy on the Eagles. Yeah,
who is he?
He's the second tight end, but he was getting good.
Who is he?
That's my point. They got talent, but it ain't like that. It ain't like great talent. They're not the best guys at their position. They're okay.
I agree.
They're okay. They got some good running backs. They got some running backs with some talent, but they're not the best running backs. You see what I'm saying?
But going on running backs, you don't need the best running backs nowadays. And look at the test to it. Like, you don't need to draft high to get good running backs.
No, you're right. There's a lot of good
running backs out there.
But then you have guys like Dalvin Cook that are great. You know what I'm saying?
Dalvin Cook is just
Saquon Barkley.
Yes. Those are guys that are going to be the whole team.
Aaron, what's the guy?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. Those guys can win games for you.
Absolutely. I agree.
But this whole run, I don't like this running back by committee stuff that they like do. The teams be having 3 or 4 running like San Francisco. Like, I hate it. I want one guy. When that guy gets hurt, bring in another guy. Or when he gets tired, there's 4 or 5 guys running the ball. Like, it seems like it's just a way to keep their stock value.
You know what it is. And that's exactly what you're saying. There's a way to make sure that running backs, they don't get paid a lot. That's what it is. Because really, if you have you remember those days. You had one good running back that was getting workhorse. Then you had a fullback that did most of the blocking, but then you needed a big guy to kind of muscle it into the end zone or whatever, he was there. And then you had your receivers and your tight end and everything else. But now it's like you need two running backs, a fullback, or a tight end, another tight end.
Tati, can you see where MJ is? Can you hit on the chat? We got people waiting for service. Tati's trying to go in here. But so what'd you think about that Hail Mary play, bro?
Oh man, that was amazing. I was at work. I was about to leave and was just standing there watching the game. I'm like, this game is over. They pulled it out at the last minute and boom. That whole play was amazing. From Kyler Murray escaping the sack. Yeah. It was crazy. Then he just threw it. That was the essence of Hail Mary play.
Yeah. Football's back. Like Buffalo to me is, I would love to be a Buffalo fan. They got a solid team.
Buffalo's a good team, bro.
It's solid. I mean, they don't have an A1 running back yet. But that quarterback, he's a problem.
He's amazing.
He's a problem.
He's amazing.
And Stephon Diggs, you know who's a problem.
We already know them. Look what happened. He left Minnesota, and now where's Minnesota?
Three good receivers.
What is Minnesota without Stephon Diggs?
Definitely, they're gonna rule the AFC East for me.
Bro.
Speaking of the AFC East, what the hell happened yesterday to Baltimore and Cam Newton? Do you know how much money that game cost me? I had a 10
it's funny,
parlay.
But I was driving to work and I went to work early yesterday. I'm listening to the morning ESPN show, and Mike Tannenbaum comes on, and he's like, "Yeah, my pick of the week is the Patriots over Baltimore." He said they're gonna beat them outright. They're gonna beat them outright. I'm like,
wish I heard that.
I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, and he explained why.
9 picks, right? And they were like, listen, we'll give you. So let's say the pot's $1,000, right? They're like, we'll give you 700 before the game. This is like 10 minutes before the game. We'll give you some. Don't even, just take the money. Go. I was like, nah. I know these guys are gonna win. I know Baltimore's gonna beat this guy. Wrote the whole thing. As soon as that shit, I said, "Oh man, the fix is there."
Bro, I'm telling you, and Mike Tannenbaum, he named all the reasons why Baltimore was going to lose to the Patriots.
I never.
And bro, all those reasons were exactly why.
Damn.
Exactly why.
Lamar Jackson, man.
The secondary in the Patriots is amazing, bro. They are hungry.
They be up.
Yes.
They be up.
And then what he said was, which is absolutely true, which most people don't realize, he has nobody to throw to except for the tight end to get him out of James. So he has real talent on the offensive side.
Once again, another team with 3 freaking running backs.
But that's what I'm saying.
How can anybody build momentum?
His tight end is good, and everybody else is mediocre. Name my receivers.
They're all horrible.
You can't.
Brown's too short.
Yes, and that's another thing. Brown's
kid is a tight end. I mean, this guy is massive, like huge. But he ain't got no speed.
But he's a good tight end.
No, Boykin is the receiver, the one that calls touchdowns.
But that's what shit. He's a tight end.
He's like built like a tight end.
But he's not a premier receiver.
But
the tight end is good.
That running back Harris from New England is pretty damn good. He runs hard, bro. That guy.
Harris is good.
Harris runs hard.
But again, they don't have nobody. When you have to put somebody on the outside to get that 3rd and 9, who do you got?
Nobody.
Who do you got? Now, and the league has
taught them how they won. How the hell did they win that goddamn game?
Who?
New England.
I'm telling you, who did that? The defense did most of the work, bro. The defense did most of the work.
And then the wide receiver threw a touchdown. That's what they did.
Yeah,
so that's how they won the stupid game. Trickeration.
The trickeration.
Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick. Do what Bill Belichick does. Bill Belichick. No, but that game hurt yesterday. That game hurt.
It costs you. See, sometimes you gotta take like gift toss in the mouth. Don't look at gift toss in the mouth. Sometimes you gotta just take the money and run, bro.
I say I had a great weekend.
You just gotta take the money and run.
See, I look at sports betting kind of like the stock market, right? It's an opportunity for you to make some money if you do what you do. And they had some. They call it player props. So they give these things where guys are supposed to meet with certain marking. And so yesterday, the best one I hit was this kid Cole in Jacksonville against Green Bay. He had to score. He had to score first, and he scored 2 touchdowns. Bro, off for like $5, I made $400. But you gave it all back. No, I gave it back. I mean, no, I gave it back. But it's like stuff like that. Like, it's like the stock market. If you live in a state it's legal to do it, you should educate yourself, man. These things that, and they're not that hard. A lot of them are not that hard to hit. I hit Wayne Gallman 2 touchdowns. I hit that too yesterday. Like I said, we're talking about $5 they're hitting you hundreds of dollars. This is the good thing about living in Jersey. If when you get up there with the big boys, these guys bet 100, 1,000 on these things. Just imagine, making $40,000, $50,000 watching the game you love. It's ridiculous. Let me find out that you can have a job over this when they put us back in lockdown. I am trying to, listen, as long as they don't send sports back. See, that's what killed everybody. People don't mind being locked down. Just don't take away the sports. Listen, that's why they bring it back basketball in December. Exactly. No. Bring it back immediately. Bring it back immediately. I bet if they could figure a way to bring back baseball in the winter, they would. What do you think, Tom Brady? He bounced back pretty good yesterday. Listen, Tom Brady's going to be Tom Brady. Let's be honest. Tom Brady's going to be Tom Brady. But what did they do? What did they do different? The difference was, you should have bet on their running back. Oh, yeah, I saw that. No, he ran for like 200 shoes. Like, I would never bet on their running back because... But that's how they... The problem with that team is they have too much talent. No, but... They got 2 running backs. They got Leonard Fournette and Rojo. You don't know who's going to get the ball. But this is what happened. They used the running game and it opened up everything else, and this is how they win. They lost last week because they only ran for 30 yards or some wildness like that. Yeah, Brady wanted to get Antonio Brown. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They didn't have no running game last week. This is why they got spanked against New Orleans. They came back, they ran, they based the game on the running, and what happened? They won. I'm trying to tell you. So let me ask you, you got Pittsburgh undefeated. Who? Pittsburgh. How do you think Pittsburgh is going to match up with these guys? With Tampa Bay? Yeah, how do you think Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh? How do you think that? Let's say they meet up in the Super Bowl. What do you think? Who's a better team? What's a better team? Like you said. All right, so first, Tom Brady and Roethlisberger, they kind of cancel themselves out, even though Tom Brady has more experience in Super Bowls and postseason and all that. I think the Steelers are built. You said who? I think the Steelers are built to beat the Patriots because of the way they blitz and the way they rush the quarterback. Now this is the thing, when they laid Tom Brady in his ass a couple times, but that's Tom Brady's weakness. When they knock him down a couple times and they keep showing that they're coming, I think it's going to wear him down. But that's what I'm trying to say. What happens is if Tampa Bay, like I said, if Tampa Bay can establish the run game, then all that is all out the window because you got to slow down the rush now. If the run game is as tight as they can get it in Tampa Bay, that blitz has to slow down. You can't blitz against the run. You blitz against the run, you're going to get spanked. Blitz against the run. So you think you think they're run game? I didn't say that. I just said I don't know because if Pittsburgh comes out, Pittsburgh got 3 receivers too. Pittsburgh got a great offense too. They come out with Claypool and Johnson.
But this is why they're undefeated.
They come up throwing points on you. You can't run the ball. If the other team is scoring touchdowns. There's so much running you can do.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? So if Pittsburgh comes out on fire, Tom's gonna have to throw the ball.
But that's the thing.
That plays into Pittsburgh's strength.
But that's what I'm saying. This is the thing. Will Pittsburgh be able to move the ball like that against Tampa's good D? Because Tampa has a good defense.
No, they do. But, they do, but the Giants move the ball on Tampa. The Giants are moved time.
Like I said, to me, honestly, we all talk bad about the Giants, but if you really look at them, they're not that bad. They're not horrible.
But they're not NFL playoff ready good.
No,
they're not.
I'm not saying they are. What I'm saying to you is that they can get in there and they can hang with the best. Because all the games they lost, they were close games.
The Giants got one guy. They got one guy on defense, maybe two. They got the what's his name? I don't even know his name. Number 24, the cornerback, Bradbury.
Yeah,
he's a monster. And they got Martinez, the linebacker.
I don't know.
He leads the league damn near in tackles. But other than that, there's a bunch of average Joes.
What's his name leads the league in titles?
Tackles.
I mean. What's his name from the Browns? The guy that hit the Steelers quarterback with his helmet. Miles Brown, whatever his name is, Miles. He's a beast.
Tackles?
Yes, bro.
From the line? Nah.
No, not from the line, from the Browns.
No, I said from the line. He's a
bro. Yes, he is.
And now he's in the league with tackles.
He has the most sacks in
sacks.
No, I'm saying, listen. No, I'm not talking about this year. This year he has like 2.5 sacks, but he leads in the years he's been in the league. He's had more sacks than anybody ever in NFL history. He's tied for it.
Wow.
But he has a lot of tackles this year, a lot.
All right, listen, I'll take your word for it.
I'm telling you, he's beasting, bro. And he had a monster game yesterday. He had an absolute monster game.
The to my next team I want to talk about is Seattle. What's going on?
Seattle's defense is horrible. Their offense is
Russell's not scoring either.
What I'm saying to you is, he's not scoring as much. What people have realized is anybody can score in Seattle.
Yeah, but he's not scoring. It was when he was completing those passes, he doesn't look like the same guy anymore. He's not making the same plays. He couldn't move the ball yesterday. He could not move the ball consistently. Yes, the Rams have a good defense. Great.
I was going to say, but you got to remember the Rams got a good defense.
Seattle was looking at them.
And they can score too. The Rams can score as well. So the thing about it is the Rams can score and they have a great defense. Seattle can score but have a horrible defense.
Yeah, but when you can only put up 14 points, though.
But it's a good defense. They might have the best secondary in the league, bro.
We're talking to MVP. See, when you're MVP status, it doesn't matter.
Let me ask you, who was the best player yesterday?
Patrick Mahomes.
It had to be Jalen Ramsey.
If Patrick Mahomes goes out there and scores 14 points, you're not going to be concerned? You're not going to say, what the hell's wrong with Mahomes?
It depends who they play.
Guy?
It depends who they play.
If you're that guy, you got to score. It doesn't matter who you play. You gotta be that guy.
How you doing, sir? Sit down. He's still in the middle. Just confused.
Try to figure it out.
You're confused.
I ain't like the way that was, whatever.
Well, we're talking about Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson? Oh, man, the guy is great.
What?
Still think he's great.
So tell me what happened yesterday.
I can't lie. I didn't watch the game. If I watched the game, I probably could tell you better. But I still like the game. They didn't win every game.
No, I was just telling Bob against LA might have the best secondary in the league.
Yeah, nah,
No, the secondary is
I like their secondary. Just with Jalen Ramsey alone.
He might have been the best player all day.
To lock somebody down, still be a lockdown.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Metcalf is not no PC.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Jalen Ramsey covered the hell out of him.
Listen, don't act like, the Rams, best part of the Rams is their pass rush, is their presence up front. Their corners are okay, yeah, they got Jalen Ramsey, but you gonna say Jalen Ramsey? He ain't been killing it.
No. He ain't been killing it. He hasn't been killing stat-wise.
We're talking about DK Metcalf.
But we talking about
6'5".
And what I'm saying is he kept them. He kept them up.
two catches.
My point is that the quarterback is not getting the ball to his receivers.
But why is he not getting the ball? You telling me?
It's not just this game. He's in a slump. This is like 3 games.
No, bro.
He's in a slump, man.
He's in a slump.
Y'all thinking, this is
That's what I'm saying.
He's not going to.
DK Metcalf. Ramsey did yesterday.
He respected him at the end of the game because he gave him praise at the end of the game. He said that guy's a big deal, man. But he didn't guard him by himself the whole game.
Listen,
I don't expect the majority of those plays he did. There's bigger things to talk about today.
I think.
you came kind of late, so we probably talked about the
What you want to talk about?
No. Listen, the New England Patriots.
We talked about them.
Okay.
Patriots look like they found a way to win. Let's not be crazy about it. At the end of the day, they get their rhythm, and then their schedule is not as hard as the beginning of the schedule. They beat
Nah, but if you can watch, listen. Like me and Bob talked about this, and I said I was driving to work. I had to be at work early. I was listening to the morning thing on ESPN, and Mike Tannenbaum, who used to be the GM of the TV I'm talking about, and at the end of the day. He said it. He said, listen, my pick of the day is the Patriots. They're going to beat Baltimore straight up. The other announcer was like, it was the female, I forgot her name. She was like, what? This is what you're telling me? How do you decide this? And he gave valid points. And every single point he said was true to the game. He said, everybody underestimates the Patriots defense, but their secondary is tough. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying to you. It's still tough. He didn't say they have the best of it. He said they're tough. He said that at the end of the day, the Ravens don't have real good receivers.
Yeah, he is.
I haven't seen him, but I know he's on the sidelines.
Well, the weather was really bad yesterday.
Did you see it? It was horrible.
They played in LA somewhere. I couldn't expect they played Baltimore. 96.
You couldn't even see. You weren't trying to go. It was rain yesterday.
The Patriots did to them what they do to other teams. They ran it right down their neck, handed it up to the running back, Cam Newton running the ball. They did what Baltimore do to people. That's it. And they did it better like
And you know, Baltimore have a decent defense.
they have a great defense.
It's decent.
No, they have a great defense.
It's decent.
No, they have a great defense.
For Baltimore?
Yeah, they're a great defense.
It's decent.
A couple of people is missing.
I just say that I don't understand the game with a whole quarter to go. You're down a touchdown. How Lamar Jackson just doesn't run the ball all the way to
Because Bill Belichick would not allow that.
It's beyond me.
No, the defense wouldn't allow that.
The ball is wet.
They said
You're not accurate.
But what I'm saying to you is that's exactly what Bill Belichick took away from him. And he said throw it. He said throw it. We know you don't have no receivers. What's the one receiver that they got? What's his name?
That bro, that you get in that wishbone, and what they call that, where they run the quarterback and the running back, you get in that formation and do that all the way downfield.
And I'm trying to tell you,
You run the option.
Bill expected that option. I'm telling you what he did. I'm telling you what he did. We know they have no. Everybody knows they took the best receiver they got on the team. And he's not even a receiver. He's like we talked about before. He's the tight end. Bill took him away.
not to take much away, but I told y'all Russell Wilson is going to start going down a couple weeks ago. Nobody,
I don't think you said
no,
that, but
nobody,
I hear
nobody
you.
wants to win
Why do you think so?
because the offense is a one-man show, and he's starting to turn the ball over. You see it with certain quarterbacks.
It's a one-man show.
Yes, he's a one-man show. The offense is a one-man show.
How?
Because the defense can't show up. They're not showing up.
No, that's not
One side of the ball is hit. Either one side, the defense.
I thought you meant that the offense only had one player.
One-dimensional.
All right, one-dimensional. Okay, got you. I agree.
If he throws the ball over, then can lose it.
I agree.
It's not nobody.
I agree that. I was just saying it to both. So the defense is horrible.
But listen, everybody's giving that division so much power. But all the defense is much different states. Arizona defense the same way.
It's not as bad as
Arizona defense the same way.
No, Arizona's pretty good. I don't think it's bad as Seattle's. Seattle's is just like Seattle's is like a screen. You know what I'm saying? Like you could score on them like an easy hole. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Arizona's defense, yes, it's not great, but it's not as bad as Seattle's. Seattle's is non-existent.
Arizona have two pretty decent corners.
Right, but Seattle does not.
It's still great. It's bad. Buffalo should have won that game.
I agree with you.
That's like hilarious.
They cost on 3 y'all. Just say yeah, no. On 3 y'all, it cost on 3 y'all.
Did you watch how easy it is for Kyler Murray to score? When he was on the 2 touchdowns, he ran play. Once he fakes to the running back and he commit,
He's always gone.
Buffalo did well on that. And Buffalo, like, I don't think Kyler Murray's that tasty. I don't think he's top notch. I think he's all right. He didn't impress me yesterday. Yeah,
Come on, you think he's all right? Come on. Besides the throw. Besides the throw, you want to tell me
what's the flaw in his game?
Huh?
What's the flaw in his game?
For him to have 3 good receivers, that's it.
So he's not accurate?
that was an accurate throw, and he threw it off balance.
Listen, the guy went and got it.
But he threw it right when he could get up and hit it.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Okay, who's more accurate, Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Kyler Murray.
All right. So he's not straight trash.
But
No, he's not.
No, I'm not saying he's sweet. I'm not saying he's sweet. I just said he's normal to me. I don't see nothing spectacular.
Okay, so right now, who is the outside? Let's put Patrick Mahomes outside of the
And Brady.
who's the best quarterback in the league?
Russell Wilson.
No. Aaron Rodgers. If I go to the quarterback playing right now,
I still pick Russell.
I'm gonna tell you why I pick Aaron Rodgers. Russell Wilson hasn't gotten to the Super Bowl without getting defense. All the leaders in the board, he hasn't gotten to the Super Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers neither.
Aaron Rodgers never had a defense.
But that's my point. He didn't get to the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. So
You need a defense. I said this before. Defenses win Super Bowls.
They're in the same boat.
I said it's the first series.
Green Bay don't have a defense.
I know that, and that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Not that great even yesterday either. They almost lost to.
Okay, so right now, who's the best team? Who got it all?
And Green Bay is always bad, right?
So in the NFL, who got it all right now? Who has the quarterback and the defense? Who would you bet on right now?
Tampa Bay,
The Saints.
the Saints.
What happened to Blues?
He has
Ribs. You ain't see when he was holding his ribs when he got hit?
Nah, I saw what's his name finishing the game off.
thank God that he got that touchdown. Whatever.
Yeah.
They got something. But he's terrible too.
Jameis Winston.
Why you think Tampa Bay used him?
Yeah, that was
Tampa Bay got rid of him when he could.
Yeah, when he got in there.
No, Tampa Bay got rid of him when he could.
I don't know.
You want to say the Rams too? The Rams to me also.
No, Rams defense has been pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. And the offense is not bad either.
Play in the league.
Of course, easy.
Top 5.
Easy. Absolutely. Darnold and Ramsey, absolutely.
Did we speak on the NFC? The Giants?
No, I was waiting for Ty to get here.
Yeah, I want to talk about that.
Ty, what's up with your Eagles, man?
We're trying to make it a little dramatic, I guess, in the East. Yeah. If we start running away with it, nobody's gonna watch the games anymore. It doesn't make sense.
So you think that what we saw yesterday is not the real Eagles?
Definitely not. It's a fluke.
I think some. Hold on. Can I say something? I'm going to say it. And like B said a couple of weeks ago, I told y'all it was too early to go to Nick Foles in Chicago. And it was going to go bad for them. And what happened? It went bad for them. I'm trying to tell you, they should have kept Trubisky in there until now, and then put Nick Foles. You don't put him in the second week of the thing. You don't put him in the second week. You wait until week 8, week 9, and then you put him in there. But this is what I'm saying. And what happened? And he looks horrible. He doesn't look. So what the Eagles need to do is send our man back, please. Not saying nothing against Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz is a good quarterback. No, he's not. I don't think he's that bad, P.
For me, it feels like y'all just want to criticize my man because if you look,
I don't think he's that bad. I just said that. I don't want to criticize him.
He's not a good quarterback. He put the ball every time.
I didn't say he wasn't.
During the clutch for them to even make a comeback. We just don't have no wide receivers.
The Eagles have way more problems. The Eagles have way more problems than Carson Wentz. The Eagles have way more problems than Carson Wentz.
I'll make a statement.
How many times did you throw the Alshon Jeffrey? What Alshon Jeffrey look like?
You're basing your statement off of one game, the last game. What about the whole year? What about the whole year when you've been throwing the ball to? Did you watch the first Giants game at the Giants game?
We talking about the loss yesterday. I'm not sweating. We're gonna win the division. Even with that loss, we still first place.
Don't we have the same record with y'all?
No, we still
You have the tie game.
They have a tie game.
Yeah. So that tie is the only thing saved them.
Got 3 wins.
Yes.
You heard it here first. The Giants is going to win.
No, you didn't hear that here first because I heard that already because I said it earlier to myself. You just weren't around when I said it.
Last week. The Giants are going to win the division.
I agree too.
I
agree the Giants are going to win the decision too.
Game. The Giants, you have to look at the Giants. They played some pretty good competition. They played Tampa Bay to the wire. Should have went into overtime. And if you don't turn the ball over, they should have won that.
Listen, you guys know me very well. I don't admit I make mistakes a lot, but I'm going to tell you, I made a mistake. Danny Dimes is not as bad as I thought.
No, but if he doesn't turn the ball over,
that's what I'm saying to you.
Like if he protects the ball,
he can win.
And my point is,
and he can run. He had like 9 carries for like 64 yards.
The coach is putting him in a position to be successful. That's all you can ask for. Not sit back there, right? 5, 6, 7, try to. He's not. No.
And he's running the ball away from
and that's what I'm saying.
And he can run. And you know what that does? It keeps the defense tight.
Yes, it keeps him.
Does drop back. He has time to throw the ball.
And that's what it's like a play action.
Tell me, please.
Yes.
Quarterback in the NFL right now that is currently with a winning record or just that great with garbage receivers, with not one top receiver. That's just straight third string wide receivers. Please tell me.
Lamar Jackson. What's great?
I don't.
Lamar is good. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so he's good. His team is winning record.
Right. No, you said receivers. I'm telling you they don't have no good receivers.
So they don't have no good receivers. That kid Snead is not good.
He's all right. And put him in any other team or any other decent receiver. He's second or third. He's not the first.
He actually was a good receiver somewhere else.
Yeah, but he's not a
number one. He was not a number one receiver when he He played with Drew Brees. I'm not saying he's horrible. What I'm saying to you is the dudes that you have in Philly, where else have you seen him? Where else have you seen him? He didn't get a play, Jackson. He didn't play. You know, Phil Jeffrey's first game was yesterday. I'm talking to you. I'm telling you, got number one. What tight end? We don't even got good running back. Fuck it, let's take him back. At least they got a chemistry. Bro. At least they got a chemistry.
Honestly, he's probably he would be the number one receiver.
Exactly. Come on, bro. We got all third string wide receivers. We got Alshon Jeffries in the third string.
Everything last year.
Alshon wide open.
He's having a pretty decent year with the open rate.
He is.
He is having a
He's killing it.
So what does that tell you?
But he's not last year was all him. Like, you know, bro, I mean, like,
Even yesterday, I'm not saying that.
Even yesterday, the closing of the Eagles game, it was multiple plays, first down, going on the drive. It's in the hands, they dropped it. It bounced out the shoulder. Oh, it went right through his head. Like, it was like 3 plays. So the running back was wide open.
Talking about one game, bro.
I'm just saying, give my man some help and they judge him.
I'm talking about the season.
I told you, we had no help. What did I say? Carson Wentz is not the Eagles' biggest problem. Carson Wentz is not the Eagles' biggest problem in any sense of form. He's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No, he's not.
You know why he's the problem?
You know what's the biggest problem? You know what the biggest problem is? The offensive line. That is the biggest problem.
Everybody's hey. So when he runs around there, holds the ball way too long, and throws interceptions.
He has been trying to extend the play so somebody can get over there.
And that's my problem.
He has no receiver.
Listen,
He is not
so you
biggest
prefer
problem.
to hold the ball forever and throw an interception or get hit, fumble the ball. He has the most turnovers in football. Yes. The most turnovers in football. That's the most turnovers. You look it up. You do that all the time.
But don't you know me and Max talking about this 2 weeks ago?
Tonight's game, winning. I think Cook is the answer.
I don't think so.
We just talked about this, bro.
Chicago. Yeah, but it wasn't good.
Cook is.
I think Dalvin.
I'm gonna tell you.
Single-handedly beat.
What happened?
Chicago has a defense. That Chicago front is different.
And that's why they're going to run the ball. I picked I picked Dalvin Cook to get over 86 yards. I picked all of that today. You know why? Because Chicago, I don't believe in it. As long as they have that mystery coach there that's going to keep putting back the quarterbacks,
one thing I noticed about this season is every time you think something is going to play out in a certain way, something goes left. So to me, it looks like a smash hit for Dalvin Cook. They're going to run the ball. But I think you're going to see them pass the ball.
Yeah, I think the pass is going to
and I think the slot receiver is the one that's going to be the start of the game.
I really feel I feel like Chicago is the type of team that has an ego that says we're going to stop Cook.
Yes,
pass the ball to beat him.
And they have guys.
And you're acting like they don't have Adam Thielen. They don't have the other kids.
That's what I'm saying. Minnesota
is good, but he's still new. He doesn't have the same one.
Who do you think is the best running back in the league?
All
right, then.
I don't think so.
That's Henry. No,
I think it's Henry.
I think it's
Henry is Dalvin Cook.
Henry is right there to me.
Yes.
No, Henry's up there. He's making the top 2.
I don't know. We're disrespecting a couple of guys now.
Yeah. Because Kamara. Don't do that. And McCaffrey,
we talk about pure running backs. We're talking about Kamara's it's an all-purpose back.
But he's a pure running back. You can flip flop. I
feel like he's an Kamara better do everything. If we talk a fantasy draft, we're taking Kamara, me personally, before and
no, I'm taking that's more about McCaffrey.
I'm taking Cook. I'm taking Cook. Period. In the story,
he really enjoyed himself.
The Cook knows period.
I'm taking like one said you did. What about Aaron Jones?
No, he's not in that league yet. He's not in that league yet. He might be top 10. He's good. He might be top 10. But he might be like 6. Okay. No, he's not there yet though. He's not there.
He might even be top 5. He might. I might be forgetting something. But to me, it's those two. Cook, Henry, is McCaffrey, and Kamara. Those 4 solidified top 4. Not in that order, but those are top 4 to me. Other than that, I don't know who the 5th one is. It could be, No,
I'm just saying, if I had to pick him, I'm picking Cook. I'm sorry. I watched him the other week single-handedly. Beat the Green Bay Packers on his own. Killed them. Beat the brakes on, and I don't.
Cook was the all-time rushing leader, whatever. What did he do in the last game? He wanted to get 214 yards.
Cook did 200 last week. Yeah. And he had 4 touchdowns the week before.
Cook in Green Bay, man.
Cook just finished seeing Green Bay have no defense.
Now Zach has 7 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Green Bay, bro. And then if you go in the other one, you like this. That one man scored a touchdown in every game this year. So not just last year. In every game he's played, he scored a touchdown.
He's 7. Yo, can I tell you something? Remember how bad Minnesota started out? Why do you think they got so much better? Because now Dalvin Cook
but he got hurt though. He missed a couple games.
Right, but what I'm saying is Dalvin Cook is back.
No. The coach knows that. Listen, he is the man. Like no more Kirk Cousins. Forget what we paid you. Everything is you're terrible. Don't worry about it. Kirk Cousins is terrible. Yes, he's terrible. He's terrible. Kirk DeFleur is terrible, man. He's doing it,
man. I said 7 touchdowns. Not to take away from the guy, but we talk about freaking Green Bay and Detroit. Green Bay and Detroit both don't have no defense.
What are you talking about this week coming up?
The week before and the week that he scored 4 and then he scored 3.
But stop acting like it's still the NFL. Tom?
Both of those teams got more wins than the Eagles.
But they still not winning their division.
But that's what I'm saying. But you say they stink. But they both got more wins than the
Are y'all going to get into the postseason? Are you going to get into the postseason winning that division?
That's the Eagles. It had nothing to do with it.
You're trying to guy the Eagles.
I mean, 6 touchdowns on 2 teams that we know have bad defense. That's it. I never seen that about the guy big. At the end of the day, you had 6 touchdowns.
Can I tell you something?
Bad defensive team.
Listen, stop it. I'm going to say stop it. I'm going to say stop it now. I'm going to say stop it now. And the reason I'm going to say stop it now, because at the end of the day, it does not matter. You could get the best. Who got the worst defense in the league? Worst defense in the league.
The Jets.
Okay, you want to take the Jets? Let's say the Jets.
I say Cincinnati.
Let's say the Jets. Because for me, I think that's bullshit. Because as bad as the Jets are, they haven't gave up more than 30 points any game.
Yeah, because the starters don't have to play in the fourth quarter. Like when the starters don't play in the fourth quarter,
the game's got a nice to grind against the Jets. Everybody feel paid.
Listen, you play 3 quarters.
All I'm saying is, if you any defense you take,
and then
any defense you take. One of my point about that is any defense you take.
What's good? How you looking? So now going back into tonight's game, what are we saying? Tonight's game. What's your predictions?
Minnesota 28-17.
So you're saying Foles is how many touchdowns Foles goes for?
I think he gets 2 touchdowns.
I don't think he gets that many. I think he throws for less than.
Defense, bro.
They just shut down Aaron Rodgers. If they can shut down Aaron Rodgers, you can shut down old man Foles. Like listen, I didn't see what they did. They killed. The defense showed up.
I think that was more of a dominant Cook.
Oh my God, the defense didn't have to stop Aaron Rodgers. I watched the game, bro. I watched it. I sat there at the TV. I watched it.
Aaron Rodgers and Nick Foles
just like
when you're gonna compare Nick Foles to Aaron Rodgers. That's what we're doing.
I'm just saying the difference between.
This is a sports show, not a fantasy show.
And what a lot of people realize, and I'm saying it here now, Foles does not key in on any receiver. He will throw it to who and whatever.
So Aaron Rodgers doesn't spread it around there?
At the end of the day, people have favorite receivers. They know certain people's capability and will choose not to give it to others because they're locked in on their favorite receiver.
And Aaron Rodgers does that all the time.
And what I'm saying,
He locked in the wrong receiver?
this man Adams was back. Was he not?
Listen, but what you're gonna tell me is that I'm locking in on receiver. You're not gonna admit that Adams can get open on anybody. That's not what you're gonna say.
Let's have a
If he's always open, is that the quarterback's fault or is that the defense's
Like
fault?
says he's open.
He is.
Those are the three guys.
Yeah.
Brother Adams, even if he's open, like they got him in a certain kind of zone. You have to make the most perfect pass,
And Aaron Rodgers does that.
always do it, though.
But he has been. You're talking about, again, what are we, fantasy or fact? The fact is Aaron Rodgers.
Man, he wouldn't have lost a game this year. He's that good. He's just,
How many games did he lose, bro?
2 games.
Two.
If he should, he make it a
Two.
then he shouldn't have no loss.
Two. Bro, 2 games.
That's not as good as Mahomes.
Come on, man.
Why is he not? Why is he not as good as?
You only seen 3 years of Mahomes.
Why is he not
You only
as
seen
good as
3 years of
Mahomes?
Mahomes. How many years have you seen of Aaron Rodgers?
Bad. That's totally bad.
Aaron Rodgers is much older now. He doesn't have the same arm strength as he did.
But you see this? You see that? You see this? It go like this.
Yo,
out of
this is
there.
disgusting.
No.
You do this every year. You do this every year. You do this every year. As long as I'm knowing you do this every year. You ride the good quarterbacks for 1-2 years and then you throw them away. Stop it. Why would that happen?
Listen, man. Aaron Rodgers still that man.
I'm trying to tell you. You know what? I realize because I know both for a long time, he does what to these quarterbacks what he does to his guards. 2 years he keeps them in room. That's what he's doing to these quarterbacks.
Yo, man. All I'm gonna say is, no disrespect.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the NBA a little bit. What do y'all think about Anthony Davis opting out of his contract? You think he lost a little late?
Yes.
Like that.
I'm not 100% sure. I would say
he wants to be quoted.
I think he's gonna.
But he's still going to be a Laker because they're going to court him. That's my point.
But no, I think
I think Anthony Davis got his ring, and he wants his $40 million a year, and he wants his own team. He doesn't want to be Batman. He wants to be Batman.
No, but that's the thing. I think LeBron is going to tell him, here, you're
But that's the
thing.
still telling him. That's the problem.
That's the thing.
You have this team. I don't care.
It's your team now. He's still giving it. It's LeBron giving it to him. You don't want that. He wants his own team.
So where's he going to go?
Chicago. There's a lot of places.
He's not in New York. What? Nobody has Tom Thibodeau. Listen. Wait, listen. This is a new administration.
Don't say that.
No, not a person on the sports show.
This is a new on the sports show.
I'm considering where I'm going. I'm a free agent this year on the basketball team. Somebody needs to sell me because the Knicks, I'm done with it.
Why?
I'm done with it. Why? It's like, it's either we rebuilding to actually build something for the future coming, or we're trying to go for it. So bring somebody here to win.
Tom Thibodeau said he wants to go for it now. So you got to follow him.
I have a problem with it because if you go for it now, are we giving up the core again?
Yes, we have.
So these people might not be superstars, but they're pieces. They're pieces like that. We get really names. I like Robertson, and I like Barrett. I like that. Let me.
Who's Robinson?
No, the center. Hold on.
Two guys.
Hold on. But we got. Do you know that Robinson in 20 minutes per game average 5 fouls a game? Average 5 fouls. No. I'm using some of the things. These are some of the things I need you to know when you say that. I know that because I'm trying to be quiet. I do my homework. I know. And listen, you're right when you talk about he has upside. You're right about that. But you have to. Knicks fans have lost for so long. So if you can get a star, the only way you're going to get stars is if you get one. All right. So long story short, let's talk about. I would take either Russell Westbrook or I would take Anthony Davis. If one of them came,
I heard them even in the comments. I want Westbrook for one season. But what are we taking Westbrook for?
We don't. I don't want Westbrook. To me, I don't want Westbrook because that's exactly we want to move away from that kind of basketball.
See, and this is the problem with you guys because you guys have watched y'all put up with the Knicks for so long, and then shoot. Listen,
cannot shoot.
Westbrook is New York.
His attitude is.
But that's what I'm saying. Listen, Westbrook. I'm gonna tell you what Westbrook has gotten right after Durant left. Westbrook got a Paul George to come here. Westbrook got a Carmelo, our boy, to come there.
I thought it was.
Oh, hold on. I know you had your chance. 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 You could have said all this. You had your chance. What I'm saying is, we got some people to come over there and attempt. Y'all guys don't give the man no credit.
We had a guy who wasn't even enough to come over here for 20 in the playoffs named John Starks. We've had that trauma. We don't need that for
Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful, man. John's, you talking, Wesley Westbrook to John Starks. They don't get this. We don't even make the AC. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hey, what do you rather?
Just to be in the
All right, Tyler. So
let me ask you right here. Do y'all have a problem with Anthony Davis coming?
Hell no. But none of those guys by themselves bring the Knicks a championship.
Is a person that people would look at and be like, I want to join that too.
So what you're telling me is AD has better career credential than Russell Westbrook?
Oh yeah, he got a championship.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He just got a championship. He got the best player in the league. I'm talking about if you put their resumes before the championship, two-way player. So Westbrook is not a two-way player. This is what you do.
You put AD on this team.
They're a first round exit in the postseason.
You put AD on this team.
They're a first round exit.
You're the only guy we get. Put AD on this team.
And who's coming there?
Everybody wants to play. No. Anthony Davis is not.
And the big man
He's not charismatic. He's not a guy's guy. Anthony Davis is not a guy that's going to recruit you. You know, he's not a guy, I gotta go play. And he's a kid still.
But his game speaks for itself.
He's a kid still. So we are. So listen, now give me this. Here, Westbrook and Anthony Davis. I'm with you. Pair them up. All right, so I've been quiet this whole time and listening to every one of your perspectives, and all of them are valid. The biggest problem that you guys didn't mention, didn't say anything about, didn't even touch on, yes, is the ownership. And I don't care what you say, that has the biggest point in all that. Because you know why? First of all, the ownership treats players like shit. That's the biggest problem. That's the biggest reason why players don't come here. You don't think LeBron came here with better ownership originally because he would have been a big name?
Yeah, Charles Oakley told him don't.
This is what I'm saying to you. Do you not think that KD would have came here? Do you not think KD would have came here and it wasn't better ownership?
No.
Come on, guys. I agree with you, but here's my point. I think that the people that are running the organization have ownership, right? And they feed the ownership that bullshit. So if the president and the GM have a certain opinion, just like Phil Jackson, like Dolan loved Carmelo. So Phil Jackson got here, and then same with Phil Jackson poisoned his mind to now we're shooting Melo around. So what I'm saying is, the team president, the guys he pays to run his organization, influences his thoughts. So if you have correct people running the show, I think you can expect. Who's the president of basketball operations? I have no idea. It's not right. You got my number. I have no idea.
Oh, you talking about for the Knicks? Oh, I thought you said about the players.
Nah, they got rid of him.
Yeah. No. Mills is not gone. He's still like partial, but he's.
They reduced as well.
Yeah.
So, but my point is, the second guy, Percy.
They got somebody new.
Yeah, but this is exactly what I'm saying. And I told you, your valid was point. I heard that when you said Thibodeau, he wants to win now. Blah blah blah. What he's doing is, to me, ownership, Dolan, doesn't care about winning now or then. What he cares about is, I can make money. I'm going to make the most money. Thibodeau's feeding that by saying, I can win now. Let's bring these big boys in. Because what Dolan is hearing is, oh, Westbrook, he's going to fill the stands. People are going to pay to watch Westbrook. I don't care if because he's going to average a triple-double and he's going to get us to one the first.
I don't want Westbrook if he's coming by himself. It's just
what I'm saying to you is that's you, bro. If you were the owner, we would cheer you. What I'm saying to you is, at the end of the day, Dolan doesn't care. Westbrook comes myself, I don't care because Westbrook is going to make me more money.
Are you done?
I'm done. I'm done anytime you want to be. I listen to you, sir.
So Knicks get people to watch that garbage, no matter who's playing.
Right, but do you not
so long story. Hold on.
But so, how long?
Yes. You act like you've been to the garbage.
Tell me. Come on, Ty.
It's always sold out. It's always sold out. That's what they tell us.
Look it up. You've been looking at that phone all day. Look it up. The Garden is always sold out.
Ty, when is the last time you went to the Garden? That they don't, but that's what that's not sold.
It's always sold out. Ty,
even just from the top.
Yes, Ty, the Garden is always sold out. It's not New Yorkers buying the tickets, Ty. It's the tourists that's buying the tickets, Ty. The Garden is always sold out.
Ty, they don't need to put out a winner. They don't need to put out a winner.
Look at the map. New York, come on, man.
Yeah, Ty. And it's the biggest tourist attraction in the United States.
We just got the Nets. All of us at one point when New York Knicks fans, all of us. Mm-hmm. It's hard not to sell out.
I know. Now I'm going. I'm going.
Now
I'm going.
Speaking of which,
it's a
I don't like
basketball fact.
No, I love Harden to the Nets.
I think it makes it interesting.
Yes, I love Harden to the
I think
Nets.
it's a reminder of the old OKC. I think it's the old OKC.
Yes, I do. I like it. I love it. I love everything about it.
Problem.
I love everything. What do you mean? KD's team. They know who the best player is.
KD is the best player. Harden's ready to give that up.
Harden defense that being China's MVP. Harden does not think he's number 2 to nobody.
But
I'm serious.
Harden knows that he has about a 4-year window to win a championship. No, he doesn't care about that anymore. He knows at one point he was in the consideration, but he wants to win, bro. Like, listen, comes a point in time, he had Chris Paul, he had Russell Westbrook. He's not getting any younger. He's gonna, anywhere he goes, he's gonna average 24 points a game. He's a walking basket. He knows that he has to. No, it's not too much. It's not too much. You think those 3 players can't get 75 points a game? They can't do it.
I'm saying get it. If you put 3 of them on the team, it's too much.
No, bro. You pass the ball to the open man. You hit the shot.
They will beat everybody. They will overwhelm you. They'll never lose.
No, they will lose because jump shots tend to be off some nights. Yeah. Like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are the best shooters in the world, but I've both seen both of them go 0 for 10 some games, like versus the Lakers. You pick them to beat the Lakers, and they go 0 for 15, they go 0 for 12 for people lanes. But it don't happen often. But they do lose games. Jump shots don't always go in. That's what I'm saying. They do. Like, listen,
All I'm gonna say, man.
I think it's a good fit because
I disagree with all 3 of this, and I always do. At the end of the day, can I just tell you that it's a hard It's just a horrible idea because Kyrie is different than all of you. You guys brought up KD and Harden, but what you fail to realize is the biggest issue in all 3 of that is Kyrie. No. Yes.
I don't think we don't know.
Kyrie's unpredictable.
I said they all have egos, and we don't know. But I said it would be interesting to watch.
I don't think can I have
Steve Nash at the helm, and then it's funny because D'Antoni is an assistant coach, so Harden coming over there, he already know how D'Antoni would have,
D'Antoni's assistant coach.
yeah, for the Nets. No, Steve Nash ain't got him. Steve Nash ain't got him.
Come on, Amari Stoudemire.
And Amari Stoudemire got the old Phoenix there.
The
That's the whole Phoenix.
Fresh out of Houston.
Yes, fresh out of head coach. With the team that's going to be assistant coach. Yep.
An assistant coach's position. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
What do y'all think about the Chris Paul and Phoenix trade?
I
think that's a great move.
I like it.
Tell me why.
I'm gonna tell you why, because he's gonna.
Who they giving up?
They gave up Rubio, Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah, and then like
It's done. It happened today. It's already done.
Concession pick.
And it's a pick. Like they didn't give up much. They kept the young core. But I think that's a great deal. I think that's a great deal. I think it was a great deal.
Yeah, that's Phoenix is gonna be good.
I just
They have Aiton, they have
And they got two good wings. They got the dude from Villanova, the young kid that played the 3 and D. Like listen, that's a good move. And they said Chris Paul was happy to go there.
Why would he be? You got young talent.
Niggas on the bench.
But no, listen, they got a pretty good
team. That team is better than the team you was just on. That team is better than
OKC. Yeah. OKC is the one that they know Golden State coming back, so that's the team that's out of play. Yeah, that's the team that's gonna once Golden State's done, they're going back to spot. Go to State. The Lakers got it. They traded both. They traded Paul and Shooter. Shooter's on the Lakers. Shooter's on the Lakers.
So that means that Rondo is going to the Clippers.
I would if I was Rondo.
That's what they're saying. That if they replace Rondo, that if Rondo,
They say Schroeder
taking Rondo.
went right over there. The ball gave him a big hug.
But Rondo wasn't really a starter.
Rondo's a difference.
It was the reason why they were on.
No, of course.
Come on, his basketball IQ with
But listen, Schroeder wasn't the starting either.
Schroeder didn't start either.
Schroeder's younger. Yeah, what I'm saying is
No. He's not gonna start.
the same way.
No, he doesn't. He don't catch and shit.
LeBron is the point guard.
No, he doesn't.
Who's calling it?
No, LeBron's the point guard.
Whoever else is in there.
Now
Now they traded Danny Green though, so you gotta Danny Green went in that deal. They got rid of him for missing that 3. Time to go. You gotta get back.
where's Danny Green?
He's on OKC. No, okay, it's a 3-team deal. It's a 3-team trade though. I don't know where he's going though.
They said Danny didn't die.
It's a 3-team deal though. Danny's going to the other team.
The man at OKC. Danny's mad.
But OKC is very smart. They are very good. Like, listen, they're not going to be bad for that long, bro. They got all them. They got all the draft for Paul George. They got all them picks for Paul George. They got another pick, and he's mad. And now they got Schroeder.
they got Schroeder. If they sign AD back, you don't think there's a possibility of them 2 in a row? Hopefully.
Nah, 72 games.
Yeah,
Not 90, but not a full season.
All right, so it's a season. It's 73 settled up for her. Don't go in there and dig into
That's good. But this is what I'm telling you. For all bettors, you know what you have to really pay attention. Because there's going to be a lot of time people bet on games and the fashion kid and the guy that play. Why? Because there's going to be a lot of load management in the NBA. So you just got to pick and choose wisely.
I just want to say, I see what's the name making the playoffs. Definitely. Atlanta. I see Atlanta making the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, easily.
I see Atlanta making the playoffs.
Easily.
Each,
I just wanted to put that out.
can I ask you a question? How hard is it for the East to make the playoffs?
No. Atlanta's not making the postseason. You need to get that out of here.
How hard is it for the East to make the playoffs?
Throw that out of here. I'm going to ask you, that's that Capella, right? That's that Capella. Well, he said Capella. I'm going to say something about Capella, right? Long story short, if you throw him the ball, what can he get you?
It's going to be the same ones.
How? If you throw him the ball 15 feet away from the rim, what can he get you?
Get you a somebody else to shoot the ball.
So he can't give you nothing for 15. So if it's not a lot, some people are made in the system. he was made by the Houston system. You know, he was scored by the loud man. All he does is dunk. When you get the ball 15 feet away from the basket, all you gonna do is look at the basket.
That's amazing.
Hold on. I got a question. You got some new names. Who's your playoff teams in the East?
All right. The Nets, Boston, Toronto, Milwaukee, Miami.
You got it just like
Not the Sixers?
I thought
The Sixers.
Trae Young is making the playoffs.
16. What about Boston?
Hold on, man. I said Boston. That's 3 teams in that division, right? Nets, Boston, Toronto. All right, that's 3. Milwaukee, Miami, that's 5, right? Yep. Philly, 6. I gotta think about the rest of the teams.
You got John Collins and Trae Young.
No.
That's 2 NBA.
Orlando.
All-Stars. They're making the playoffs.
Orlando.
Atlanta's better than Atlanta?
They were better last year. What makes you think they're going to be better this year?
Hell, I never played. That's not happening.
Why, you keep talking about him like, what do you do? You know, All-Star games, what do you do? You're right. I'm not saying.
Trae Young is his 3rd year.
What does that mean?
Him and what's his name?
Is he is he generational talent?
Yes, you don't think so?
No, I don't think he's Luka Doncic. Don't you think they wish they had Luka Doncic?
That one was already. That was mine. So you're saying, nah, you're disrespecting Trae Young.
I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's
John
also
Collins is probably the best power forward in the East. John Collins.
best power forward. Giannis is a power forward. How can you say that statement?
Exactly. Yeah.
Sometimes we need to dismiss your comment. Apologize. Retract that statement and apologize. You got
Giannis has played differently. He was a point forward. He was a small forward. He plays center. Giannis does everything. So you can't say that's like cheating. If I say he's a small forward, you would go.
So hold on, but you just said LeBron is a point guard.
Power forward. It stays. Plays the power forward position. Stays in the block.
So he's better. So he's better than Siakam.
Giannis got no moves.
So he's better than the guy from Toronto, Siakam.
He's a better power forward.
No, he's not, bro.
Siakam is a small forward.
No, he plays power forward, bro.
Force him, but these guys they cannot play with their back to the basket.
Why can't he play with the basket?
What about the power forward from Miami?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
There you go.
Man. You put him in the power forward position too. That's why I'm telling you. Put him in the power
Bam is a
forward.
center, a small center.
But you don't go for Julius Randle. You go and get a whole thing out.
What did he play for?
A center. No, you told me that he's a power forward. You said he's too small. You said he's a couple weeks ago. You said he's so small to be a center. He's a power forward. That's what you told us. He's a center. That's what you told us. Power forward.
These guys are small forwards playing power forward. When I talk about power forward, I talk about Randall. Randall's a power forward.
But saying Randall's not 6'10". Nowhere near 6'10".
I'm just saying your classic power forward. Randall plays that kind of position. What's up, Kiki? I haven't seen Kiki like that. That's what I'm saying. Like Randall. This guy Henderson better than Randall. John Collins better than Randall.
No, I give you that. I don't think it's hard to make better than Randall though.
If you look at the power forwards in the East, this guy's better than all. I'm not talking small forwards. I'm not talking athletic, Pascal Siakam. I'm not talking pros. Putting in the category by themselves, but he plays power forward. He can shoot the three too.
So next year you're saying he's gonna be the best power forward in the East.
He's already the best power.
No, I'm saying next year you're coming on, so he's better than Ben Simmons.
This kid, Ben Simmons a power forward now?
Yes.
Oh shit. Ben Simmons a point guard.
No, he didn't play as a point guard. He's listed as a power forward.
Like, this guy.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Collins is better than Ben Simmons. Collins is better than Ben Simmons.
No, he's not.
As a power forward, not as a point
No,
guard.
not as a player. He's not even pitch. Like, listen, I like Collins. I think I like it. No, man, he chooses. He chooses not to shoot.
No, Ben Simmons can't shoot.
He chooses not to shoot.
Now you're bugging.
He chooses not to
I
shoot.
was on your. Ben Simmons not shoot.
Hey,
Ben Simmons cannot shoot.
Just like Randall. Randall's not much of a Randall's a good player, but he's not John
with
Collins.
Aaron Gordon.
He's a power forward, but he started as a small forward.
He's not. I think I like Collins better than Gordon. I'm just saying that. But they like.
I haven't seen anybody that he is.
Look it up.
So you're basically telling me he's the only power forward in the league. The only legit two power forwards in the whole league.
And what you call it? My 18, to answer your question, my 18 is the Wizards. John Wall is back. Oh, you needed John Wall. John Wall and Bradley Beal. They made it every year. John Wall and Bradley Beal made it every year. John Wall is back.
I see the
John Wall and Bradley Beal made it every year.
I don't even see them on the same team this year.
But I'm just saying, as of right now, they're on the same team. That's my favorite team. I don't see Orlando.
You name your 8 teams.
Because I don't.
I didn't put Orlando in there. They're definitely contenders. That's people I think will be contending with Atlanta for the last 2 spots. Orlando. I even put Cleveland in there. I like Cleveland in there. No guys battling out to actually make the playoff spot. Other than that, that's it. It's those 3. Okay. And Washington is those 2 stay together, but they still got to pick up the police. I don't see who they got. Who Washington got?
Wow, what do you mean?
I think they still need a police.
What piece is there besides the point guard for Atlanta? He's not going to be the reason. None of those things you just said is the reason they're going to make the playoffs. It's a win. Capella's not a factor.
He's a defensive factor.
No, he's like
name out some names. Tell me if they're better than John Collins.
If Atlanta makes the playoffs, it's going to be from the 2 rookies from last year, Hunter and the guy from Duke. If those guys step up and average between 8 and 13 points a game, they'll be better. It's about wings. They got them.
From Houston, it's better than John Collins.
It's in the West.
No.
He's not.
Okay, Jared Jackson from Memphis.
Yes, by far. Yeah, way better. Not even close. No. I'm talking about you didn't like women basketball. Get out of here. That's not even close, bro. Jared Jackson is he's better.
Jonathan Isaac?
No.
All around, no.
Yeah, but defensively,
Jackson is nice.
No.
Wait. Back to that first. I'm gonna come back to that first one. Jackson. The only reason I want to say back to the Jared Jackson. And remember, he didn't play the whole season.
No, he came. He played. He got hurt and they came back.
This is back to another point because you told me Robinson has potential on the Knicks, but he stays in foul trouble. Jackson does the same thing. He does the same thing. He does the same thing.
He's better than John Collins.
He does the same thing.
Okay.
And I was just him.
Tobias Harris. John Collins, Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris.
I like Tobias.
Better than John Collins.
That's big.
Yeah, Tobias Harris made an All-Star appearance. Like, really? I don't know. On Millside.
Better? No. Oh my God.
If you put Paul Millside,
I'm gonna come back to this man's stats.
Yo, listen, if you
Kevin Love.
Yes, Kevin Love. Like, listen, it's not close, man.
Kevin Love is shitty WWE. I disagree.
Yo.
But some days I didn't say nothing because I agree with you.
Good staff Porzingis.
Porzingis.
You have the potential. Absolutely.
Porzingis is
He absolutely has the potential to be there.
Like, if you're
He's a better power forward.
yes. If they're both healthy and they're all on it don't matter. Listen, you're talking about him being hurt.
Porzingis is 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist.
And about 3 or 4 blocks.
I'll get you 30, 12.
He's not getting 30 with the point guard. Nobody's getting 30
Gallinari.
That's close. That's close to me.
Dallas is trying to get Gallinari to come to Dallas. That's a bonus.
Sabonis. That's dangerous. So listen, bro, this guy's never made an All-Star team. Sabonis is an All-Star. Man. Like, listen, he has not made an All-Star team. Sabonis is an All-Star, man. Sabonis is an All-Star. I don't know why you keep saying these names.
Wow, no.
Sabonis is old. And I forgot the Pacers.
I really not going to scratch for last 2 seasons.
I'm just going to go over his stats last year. I don't think y'all.
So the East still is good.
Right, their stats for a losing team, bro.
No.
Yes,
Even if Harden comes to
He's sitting there with Trae Young.
He's sitting there with Trae Young, bro.
Even if Harden comes to the Knicks, he's still less than
he comes to the Knicks.
if both of them leave.
That's just better. So you gotta think. You got the young up and coming team. You got Phoenix here. You got Portland. You got Portland will be a top 4 seed in the East. Yes.
22 points. 10 rebounds.
He averaged
For the season, 22 and 10.
Okay, and what was their record?
Nobody else can do that.
Okay, but what was their record? What was their record? Is it a winning 22 or a 22 points?
He's the second man on the team, though.
No, but that's why they can't win, because you can't be the second man. Doesn't be the third guy. You know why? Because it's a wing game. You don't win with power forwards if they're not great. He's not a great power forward. He's a good power forward. That's why he has to be the third one. You don't win with somebody.
There's another power forward you mean 22 and 10.
Bro, you keep talking about rebounds, bro. You keep talking about somebody. You're talking about old school basketball. Nobody gives 2 fucking shits about 10 rebounds anymore, man.
I beg to differ. I'm just going to disagree.
Still
They won because they cracked
They killed the fucking Bulls.
They own Miami in the games that they won. Miami.
It's small.
the Lakers had a bunch of big dudes.
The rebounds mattered though.
But the rebounds you can say he averaged 7 rebounds and it don't matter. I'm gonna tell you. Offensive rebounds and putbacks. No, I'm not saying that was a bully game, bro. That was a bully game. Offensive rebounds and putbacks win games.
Jesus Christ.
Missed shots, those rebounds, putbacks, they win games.
All right. Do you know why? All right, so I'm gonna say this thing. Hold on, kids. Hold on. Let me 1 second. So why, if rebounding is so important, why are shorter guards averaging more rebounds than the big guys? Why do guards average about 5 or 6 rebounds a game? Two guards. Right. Why do they averaging more? Or no? Don't say that. But you have people like Steph Curry and Russell Westbrook that average about 8 to 10 rebounds.
And okay, so this is what I'm going to tell you. Okay, what I'm going to tell you is the teams that you mentioned. Let's go on the East. All the teams that you mentioned. Do the guards average higher rebounds than the losing teams? Because rebounds matter. That's what I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, rebounds matter. If the guards if the power forward is averaging, if the good power forward is averaging, no, but don't say rebounds don't matter. Just say for to be a strong power forward, you don't need a lot of rebounds. I'm like, but don't say rebounds don't matter, because even though if the power forward is not averaging 10 rebounds or 12 rebounds a game, the guards that now averaging 4 or 5 rebounds a game. Rebounds do matter, brother.
The statement I said though was you don't need that power forward. No, I said you don't need a power forward to average 10 rebounds. That was what I said.
She said that may be what you meant.
No, that's what I
Listen, I just need your picks for tonight's Monday night picks. Who you got?
I flip-flop, but I'm going to go with Minnesota.
28-17, Minnesota.
Ty?
I think it's going to be closer to 21-10. Minnesota. It's going to be a low-scoring game.
I'm gonna give you 31. 34 to about
wasn't this the man that just talked about defense? And now he's going to be a high school?
34 to 24. That's once.
Minnesota? All right, I'm going to go Chicago. 27-24. Beat them on a late field.
I'm telling you, I feel like it's going to be a low-scoring game.
I think Chicago.
I'm going with Minnesota. 27 today.
27. Oh, okay. All right.
What I'm going to tell you is, I'm going to tell you, as good as Dalvin Cook is, they're ready for him. That defense is stout. Right? I'm telling you, it's going to
Check out that's next week.
and 2 touchdowns. Kirk Cousins. All right. Starting point, they're on their way down. Look at the trends.
My key guy to watch tonight is this their wide receiver 2, Rooney.
Chicago?
Darryl Mooney. Check him out.
Yeah, that's because you got prop that way there.
I think it's going to be the receiver from Minnesota.
I ain't thinking none of those.
I got him too.
Before we sign out,
Okay.
and to switch away from sports a little bit, to go to the real world, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Because I didn't see it, usually I'm used to you posting your opinion on everything.
Yes.
You just threw me out a little ball. I wasn't satisfied with that, so I need to hear from yours now. Relax. My question is,
Exactly.
this 10 o'clock curfew, how are you feeling about this?
Oh man, let me tell you something. It is the worst thing ever. Just imagine you're out with your lady on a Saturday night. You had a great dinner. You're having a few drinks. It's 9:45, and you're used to just chilling till it's time to go. Have a couple more drinks. No. So you gotta get up. They're pushing you out with your belly full, the food hot in your stomach. Like that is disrespectful.
So, and my thing is, more to that, I'm going on the first date. You out there, you had a good dinner, you went the first date, you having a great time, you're trying to fix it, I'm trying to close. And now, I got a great answer to that question. That's good, just go to home. You can't go anywhere. You ask them to go home. No, but they can't be. No, but that's what I'm saying. No, but this is what I'm saying. See, this is the problem. No disrespect to some of these guys around here. But what I'm going to tell you is, at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's about certain people can pull that off. Most people cannot pull off. We had a dinner, had one drink, let's go to the crib and drink. No, on the first day, most guys cannot pull that off. So give me that. Stop talking that. It's about chemistry.
Only if she asks you out.
Bro, I'll be honest. We're not talking about elite guys like you. I'm not talking about elite stats. We're not talking about the regular guy. No, I'm talking about a regular guy. All right, good. I consider myself a regular guy. So long story short, what I'm saying is, knowing that you can't do too much, it depends on the guy's perspective. I'm not saying take him over and try to knock him down. I'm saying, listen, it don't even have it don't even now we can chill immediately. Nah, I didn't say that.
Everything from the beginning, regardless of if your shit was one drink and try to get him home or 5 drinks and try to get him home, you still gotta be chemistry with. That's the only thing.
But what I'm saying, no. But what I'm saying to you, so hold on. So and I'm 15 years older than you. So no disrespect to you, but I've been doing this a way longer time than you. What I'm saying to you is, at the end of the day, yes. But again, I've been doing this way longer than you. So what I'm saying, I'm okay with being older than you. What I'm saying to you is, you may have chemistry for sure you go on a date. That's not the same thing as having the chemistry sitting there and the chemistry getting that much better where you can say, let's go. Then you have a belly full, you might have had a good conversation, you didn't even finish your one drink because it's 9:45 and now that you're getting the eyes from the owner, and you know how it is when you're at the bowling alley and we basically have to push people off the lane. You understand what I'm saying?
It's terrible.
It's horrible. No, so don't give me that. It opens up a new thing. Man would have been doing that since the beginning. If you open it, they would have been. This one been doing that from the beginning. It's not like that. Stop it.
That's what we say. Now I'm about to the college. You see when you be good to in the right player, it's still a good one. I
agree with you. I agree with you. But what I'm saying to you, so hold on. I agree with that. But what I'm going to tell you is, but see again, I'm not going on. We see one or two. I'm going on the majority. Majority of the way you win, are you sitting there, you're relaxing, and you're not rushing anything. Right, you getting more vibes. Whatever you talking about, you get more vibes, and that you win. Because even if you don't take them home, you get a second date, or you get whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying. All I'm saying is, Governor Cuomo has made it so now you gotta be. Don't want to
It's just the simple fact that if somebody drops a bunch of money on dinner, no one wants to be rushed out.
Exactly. Especially in New York, you don't go out till 9 o'clock.
Get my car, I mean, this is literally everybody. Okay, everybody doors open, out the door. All right.
So let me ask you a question. If it's on a Friday, you come in at 5. You want time to relax, get ready, shave, whatever the hell you doing, and then pick the lady up by 8 o'clock. When you pick the lady up by 8 o'clock, you get to the restaurant by 8:45.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the statement was some, but no, you ain't not going to do it.